Hey guys, AK James 762 here. I'm going to do a video right now about making some wax slugs. I'm going to go over the ingredients you need. It's all pretty cheap stuff. Obviously you need a pot, preferably one that you're not going to cook food in anymore. So I just went to like Goodwill and got this for like 50 cents. You're going to want a utility knife or some similar knife with a very sharp blade. And then I have here a box of Federal Premium number 8 shot target loads. You can use any type of target load, game load, or whatever. I just would not recommend high brass. Here's what the shell looks like. I wouldn't recommend high brass. You're going to need some sort of old candle. You can take the wick out of it, however you see fit. You want to cut it in half and pull the wick out or whatever, that's fine. You need to take the wick out and any metal off of it or anything. They have the metal things on the bottoms of them. But since I made these before, I don't have a candle, but I do have this big blob of hardened wax. And you're going to need some kind of old spoon too, and this has wax dried to it. And there's a bunch of little shot pellets at the bottom. I just let it harden in the pot. So go ahead and put this in the pot. Go ahead and put the spoon in there because it has some wax on it. Let that heat up. And you're going to want to put it on the heat. And like my stove right here it goes off, is right in the middle. And then on the left side says low. And then after low it goes numbers 1 through all the way up to 9. And then after 9 it says high. So I'm going to put it on about 2. So that's like medium low or so. I'm going to let that go ahead and heat up. And I will be back when it's done. Alright, as you can see, the wax is partially melting. It's starting to get all liquefied in there. And the lead from the lead shot in the bottom of there is helping the heat. So I bumped it up to about 3.5 on the burner. But one thing you don't want to do is you do not want to turn the heat up too high, because you don't want the wax to, catch fire. Because if you get that burner too hot and that pot gets too hot, it could catch fire. So be careful with that. Okay guys, the wax has gotten hot enough to be completely liquid. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I cut the tops off of the shotgun shells. And pan the camera over here. Alright, you want to take your utility knife, whatever kind of blade you're going to use. Take your shell. And you want to cut just the rim off. You don't want to cut any deeper than that. You just want to cut just the rim off. I'll show you how I do it. You want to be very careful that you do not cut your finger. I will not be held liable for anybody who cuts their fingers. You shave that rim off, and you can already see the shell starting to come up. You just pull the top up, and you can see all the shot in there. You just pour it in the pot. And after you pour it in there, you can finish cutting off the top of your shell. Alright, here we go. There's your wad in there. Has no shot, no kind of projectile in there. It's kind of a rough cut. That's alright though. Only going to do one. I'm not going to do a ton of them. Alright. Put the camera back over here on the pot. You can hear all the shot down in there. You can see it in the spoon right there. Alright, now what you do when your stuff's all liquefied, you got your empty shell casing right here. You spoon it in there. Take a spoonful right here. Just like that. Spoon that stuff in there. Shot, wax, all of it. Watch out so you don't get that hot ass wax on your fingers. Ow, I just did that. That's fun. And it hardens on your finger and you got a little candle on your finger. Anyway, after you get it in there, this isn't the most perfect wax slug. Anyway, once you get all that stuff in there, here's what it looks like. You can see it's still liquid. I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off. Get this off of here. You want to take this and you want to set this in a cool place, because when it cools it will harden, and I will show you the finished product. Alright, on the left here we have the wax slug we just made, and then this is the standard number 8 shot target load. Now the reason for the wax slug is because the standard target load, you've seen all the little pellets, and you can see some right here that have hardened into the wax. All of those little pellets will spread and cause a pattern. Well, when you make a wax slug, the wax holds all the lead shot together, makes one big fat wax and lead projectile, like a slug. So it's like a poor man's slug. As you buy a 25 shell box of these target loads, it's like $6 or $8, and a 15 round box of slugs is between 9 and 12, you know, at the local Walmart. Yes, it varies what kind of slug you get, where you get them, etc. But, you know, from what I understand, it's not advised that you hunt with these, but from what I understand, you can hunt deer with these. But I would never go hunting with them. I would not recommend them for home defense either. Just throwing that out there. It's an inexpensive way to make some slugs, though. Put some nice holes in water jugs or something. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And this one isn't quite as full as you could get it. You could put a little bit more wax and shot and kind of level it off a little more, but I just wanted to whip one up real quick for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hey, try it yourself at home. I listed off the ingredients you need. It's real simple. It's just, you know, it takes about... I did a full box of 25 shells, and it took me maybe an hour and a half or so. So, I mean, it doesn't take that long. And it's fun, keep you occupied, keep you entertained, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe for me.